We're back. My next guest tonight is a regular at the Faneuil Hall Comedy Connection in Boston. Please welcome a very funny guy, Brian Kiley.
Well, thanks. Thanks very much. It's nice to be here. I had kind of an interesting week. I finally got my tattoo removed. For the longest time, I had this tattoo on my head that said hair. It just wasn't fooling that many people. So my wife and I, we have a 2-year-old boy. So Christmas was a lot of fun this year. And in fact, today she dressed him up in his new little sailor suit, you know. And then he wouldn't stop cursing. Asked me where I could find some action in this town. He's all excited because I took him out yesterday and he got to meet a policeman. He also got to meet a traffic judge and a defense attorney, so it was a big day. My little boy's going through what they call the Oedipus phase, where he comes into our bedroom in the middle of the night every night and he wants to sleep with my wife. Our mailman's going through the same phase. I can't wait till he outgrows it. And, now that I'm a dad, I'll call my dad and ask for advice, and he always says the same thing. You know, how did you get this number? Which is so not helpful. And as much as I love being a parent, it is so nerve-wracking, you know, because you're just constantly worrying. You know, what if they're not mine? It never ends. I grew up in the suburbs, in a neighborhood that was not very tough at all. Even our school bully was only passively aggressive. You know, he wouldn't take your lunch and just go, "You're going to eat all that? Okay." I remember my kindergarten teacher hated me. She used to find any excuse to pick on me, especially during nap time. Like I'm the only guy in the world who sleeps naked. When you're little, did your parents ever give the old "when I was your age" thing? I can remember being 5 years old, my father saying to me, "When I was your age, I was a caddy at a golf course." I'd say, "Dad, you're still a caddy at a golf course." Hasn't helped you one bit. And I love my parents, but they made some mistakes. You know, my brother Vivian is still bitter. Let it go, Viv. I definitely think kids today grow up a lot faster than we did. I mean, I didn't lose my virginity until I was, you know, well into my marriage. And now, you know. My brother always bragged about sex. He always brags the first time he had sex, he was in the 7th grade. I'm always like, yeah, but you were 19 at the time. You know, it's not that impressive, really. So my wife and I, we've been married now for 6 years in a row. I have to admit, I'm very old-fashioned. When we go out to dinner, I usually order for my wife. Usually because I'm driving, and it's so hard to yell from the passenger seat all the way across, you know. But one thing we've learned, I really think that if your kids are under the ages of 4 or 5, there's kind of an unwritten rule that you can bring them into an opposite-sex bathroom. I actually had somebody roll their eyes at me recently because I brought my 2-year-old with me into the ladies' room. He's 2. Yeah. But the thing I have the most trouble with as a parent is trying to discipline my little guy, because everything he does makes me laugh, and you don't want to send the wrong message, you know. Like a couple weeks ago, he somehow got a hold of a carving knife, and he was stabbing my in-laws repeatedly. It was funny, but I had to be like, "No, that's bad." You know, you got to do that. You know. I think my brother's a bad influence on my little boy, because my brother's one of these people, you know, people like this that are constantly putting other people down for no reason. We were in the mall last week. He goes, look at that old guy. Will you look at that fat bastard? I'm like, it's Santa. You guys have been a lot of fun. Thanks very much. I appreciate it. Thanks very much.
That was great. Brian Kiley, everybody. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.